last time he does this to me. I hope you're not here to kill goblins. If you are, we'll have a problem. My friend is in that camp, Mark. He's lost his mind. The goblins stole Mark's special brew. Expensive stuff. Losing it broke him. He went mad and ran off to join his tribe. Crazy, isn't it? He's mad as a Bosmer. Won't listen to a word I say. I'll make you a deal. Find Mark. Convince him to come back. I'll trade you some gold, and we'll both walk away happy. Start by looking for Mark's special brew. If any is left, the smell might make him slightly less crazy. Fermentation, flowers, a number of other things you don't want to know about. Tastes like honey, but kicks like a horse. If he sold it, he'd be rich, but he just drinks it all. Start by looking for Mark's special brew. If any is left, the smell might make him slightly less crazy.
Need meat? Oh, go away. Brew. Yes. Where did you get it? That smell. Wait. Where am I? What am I wearing? I remember now. Too much root pulp. Less kick, more crazy. Grubby was right. I'm out of my gourd. Things are starting to make sense again. I'm not spending another minute in this camp. Thank you, friend.
Where's Mark? Did he listen to you? You gave him... Damn! He ran off to drink it all himself, didn't he? I have to get back to town. Take this, and thank you, friend. That fool better have saved some for me.
Greetings.
How can I help you?
Thirsty traveler?
Instructions. Trust this one.
Nobody cares at all. I must be cursed.
Keep moving. I'm in no mood to chat. They knew that goblin spawn would put a dagger in our backs. Siraj never could pass up a pretty face. This bracelet was given to my ancestors by King Sahel. Siraj always wore it. Take this in thanks. Uptka guide you. The score was sweet. Priceless paintings from Daggerfall. Irina knew where they were coming ashore. Siraj was her muscle, and I was going to fence it. Now my brother's dead, and that bitch is too. Sepp bites us all, doesn't he?
Who's taking bets? Hail.
Be strong. Strike true.
Need a weapon? These Red Guards love swords, but I sell all varieties.
A fortunate tide brings you to my stall, traveler.
Sturdy, eye-catching clothes are a must for any true privateer. You could buy some from the scoundrels here in town, but isn't it more satisfying to make your own? We tan, weave, stitch, you name it. People in search of medium and light armor come to us. This requires fibers, leather, and a work table like those found in town. We also seek out style books and special ingredients for more advanced work. Yes, of course. During the tailoring process, we can choose a special trait for the work. It takes research to discover these techniques, but it's well worth the effort. Reinforced buckles, intricate detail work, each brings a special benefit. Well, the piece can be improved even more through the use of tannins. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Just be cautious. You risk ruining the piece if you're not careful. Improving on perfection is no mean feat.
There's never anything new here. Perhaps a ship will come soon. Buy and sell here and now.
How can I help you?
It's dangerous out there. Goblins, pirates, and beasts. What I've got here will keep you safe.
War's coming, friend. That's bad news for soldiers, but it's plenty of business for crafters like us who make weapons and armor. We put hammer to anvil to forge armor and weapons. This requires a lot of metal. We scour hills and caves looking for rare ores to work. Raw materials will only take you so far. You need style books and special ingredients for more advanced work. You bet. A true blacksmith can read the metal to determine its potential. During the forging process, we can choose a trait that best fits the item, provided we've done our research. Additional sharpening, extra weight, these are just examples. Well, the piece can be augmented even more through the use of tempers. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Of course, no worthwhile endeavor comes without risk. Trying to improve an item can result in breaks, so be careful.
Sturdy eye...
Top quality merchandise.
Sturdy eye... Sturdy eye...
You want to know a secret? I'm a terrible woodworker. Can't plane a board to save my life. But you know what they say? Those who can do, those who can't sell. Certainly, woodworkers shape wood into all manner of useful tools, but bows, staves, and shields are our specialty. This work requires fine lumber and a sturdy work table. We also seek out style books and rare ingredients for more advanced work. Sure, while shaping the wood, we can choose a special trait to focus on. It takes research to discover these techniques, but it's well worth the effort. Increasing the weight or tuning the angle can draw out different advantages in the final product. Well, the piece can be improved even more through the use of resins, special elements that enhance the value and quality of your work. The improvement process is delicate, so be sure you've got enough tempers and a steady hand. Good luck!
In Port Hunding, the wise look for protection against the blades of the bloody fists. In Port Hunding, the wise... In Port Hunding. In Port Hunding.
Step up. Have a look.
I'm in the middle of something.
Good to see you back in one piece.
Yes? Do you have something for me? Just what my sphere needs. Just give me a minute, then throw that switch over there. Ah, good. I believe this will work. One never knows what's going to happen when working on Dwemer devices. Now throw the lever, and we will see what happens. Oh, research never goes as one expects. I'm amazed it worked at all, but thanks to you, I've made remarkable strides today. Narama will be thrilled. Please take this for your good work. I must say that my research does not often produce such spectacular results. Most gratifying. Impressive. Thanks for the help. Now to pick up the pieces and rebuild it. This work isn't going to do itself.
Bastard! If you're looking for that bastard Jakan, he's at the tavern with a Redguard girl. I overheard him telling a Redguard girl he'd whisk her off to Sentinel, that he was a ship captain. She swooned like a fool, like I did. I'd tell the headman where he's hiding if I didn't hate the headman more. I need off this island! If you're looking for that bastard Jakan, he's at the tavern with a Redguard girl.
Jakarn's gorgeous. He could rob me anytime.
I don't believe a word Jakarn says. But there's just something about him. He's fascinating.
I don't really believe he's a captain. He looks so good, I don't care.
Hey there. Glad to see you made it out. Hey now, the headman stole it first. And you brought it back to me, didn't you? Thanks, good looking. Seeing as it's you asking, sure. If she's planning a job, I'm in. All I ask is a trip off this rock after it's over. You enjoyed every minute of our little adventure. I can tell by the sparkle in your eyes.
You look tired. The best beds in all of Port Hunding are right upstairs.
Go away. We're drinking here.
And you are?
Well, you're a notch above our usual clientele. Make yourself at home.
Mark's special brew is all gone, but the house stuff's not too bad.
I miss those goblins. The food was free, and clothing was optional.
Colleen's still hiding behind Lambeau, eh? If I catch her alone, I'll suck her eyeballs out.
No charge to have a look.
Let's drink to the lady.
Don't bother Grobulash. She's obsessed when researching.
Don't want any. Stop bothering me.
Sorry, enough troubles of my own right now. Can't deal with any of yours.
you see I'm busy.
So much to do, so little time.
Kill the Goblin King? By Kain, you did it. I've been expecting them to attack the town any minute. Bosek tossed me out when I tried to warn him. Said he'd have my head if I didn't shut up. He'll never know you saved his town for him. If it's not goblins, it'll be something else tomorrow. I swear this town is cursed. They kicked me out. They heard Bosek threatened me. They don't want to risk his fists storming in to arrest me.
Quality and variety. Come see for yourself.
The captain's looking for you. Thanks to your work, we can go ahead with the heist. We've even got a few extra sailors clamoring to join our crew. You should talk to the captain upstairs. The captain's inside.
You're back. Found anyone else to help us with the heist? Ha! I knew you'd get it done. Who needs the old crew, those traitors, when we've got you helping us? With you helping Captain Colleen, we'll get the goods and be on the sea in no time.
You go if you want. I'm staying here and waiting for a ship.
Peace, Milord. No call for such talk. I remain and will pray for patience.
The Dwemer were wonderful machinists. We could learn much from studying their works.
Quite the motley crew, aren't we? Quite the motley crew.
It's a wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend? Especially if it gets me off this rock before Bosek chops off my head.
We've got a crew to rival the legends. Time to make some money, don't you agree? Now we're ready for the real challenge, the heist. The target's Bosek. That slimy bastard's finally going to get what's coming to him. We're going to steal his sailing logs. His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. They're the records of every ship that's docked here, every stolen cargo they've unloaded, and every illicit payment made to Bosek. Those records are worth a fortune to King Vaharajad. They're written proof that Bosek has violated the king's order to stop raiding Breton shipping. With those papers in hand, the king can threaten to destroy Bosek if he doesn't stop. Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. As soon as we turn over the sailing logs, he gives us a fortune in gold. The trick will be getting into Bosek's palace, stealing the logs, and getting out with them. That's your job. First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. Bosek has the only key. Slip this powder into his drink, then grab the key. The lockbox is always guarded. The guard's not bright, but he'll raise the alarm if anyone tries to open the box. Deal with him quietly. No stabbing. Lambour and I will have the ship ready to sail when you return with the papers. We'll have the spearhead ready to sail for Betnik the moment you return with Bosek's records.
It's a wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend? Especially if it gets me off this rock before Bosek chops off my head. Bosek keeps the key around his neck, cinched steel. I'll get the key off Bosek. Meet me out back.
I remain...
Quite the motley crew, aren't we? She's right. You need a disguise to get anywhere near Bosek. Fortunately, you have me. Just say the word and I can have servant clothes waiting for you at the palace. My pleasure. Meet me outside the palace. I'll pick out something special for you.
It's a wonderful day for... Bosek keeps the key around his neck, cinched steel. I'll get your disguise and meet me out back. Leave Bosek to me.
Oh, yes. Hello. This is fascinating. Did you know the Dwemer had devices to rapidly mince fruit? I can offer help with the guard, perhaps. You wish to deal with him quietly, correct? I removed this device from Clanker. When pressed, it produces quite the incapacitating shock. If you would test it for me, preferably on a living subject, I would be grateful. Let me know if there are any lingering effects. Twitching, mainly. I'm quite curious about the twitching.
My limbs and wearies my mind.
There's scum over there.
Do be careful where you store that rod. The trigger is sensitive. Were it to discharge prematurely, the results could be dramatic.
I'm staying here and waiting for a ship.
We'll have the spearhead ready to sail for Betnek the moment you return with Bosek's records.
Remain and will pray for patience.
This work isn't going to do itself.
I have little time to waste.
Hoping to see Bosek? So am I, for 3 days now.
Well, look who's come to pay a visit. Oh yes, try these on. I'm sure they'll fit you just right. In the meantime, I'll just continue my sweep of the palace.
Gods have abandoned Stros Makai. All live only at the whim of Headman Bosek.
Things have never looked worse.
You do not carry yourself like a servant. Best see to that if you wish to avoid a beating.
Be gone, servant. Do your work and stop bothering me.
Isn't he done talking yet? I've been waiting forever.
Onsi's bones, what is it now? Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest slatterns from the mainland. Best hurry up and refill his drink. You don't want him running out of drink. Hurry on now. You don't want to be whipped. Bosek's been doing all too much whipping lately.
You're not staying for dinner too, are you?
This place would be nice if Bosek weren't around.
What do you want?
Tell me more about those firm, deft hands of yours, Jakarn.
This Jakarn is quite charming for a scoundrel, but I do love scoundrels.
Ah, my lowly servant. You're just in time. My dear friend, Headman Bosek, is sleeping off the attentions of these two lovely ladies. They are quite a handful, and an eyeful, too. Why don't you take the good headman's key inside for safekeeping? These two are the ones for me, my friend. You should see what Fern can do with her toes.
This place, don't you? But I can't drag Garilda away from her books until she's read every last cursed one.
My friend, welcome back. Do you have some good news? Here you are, Tharwab. The shipping logs that show Bosek's defiance of the king's decrees.
The king is pleased with what you've done here, as am I. You will find a generous reward below decks.
Wherever Captain Larissa goes, I go. Even on this tub.
Prepare to sail.
Can't wait until we get our own ship again.
Blade's Edge. We're setting sail with the famous Jakarn. Alethian and I have a bet on who's gonna bet him first.
I can't wait to see Jakarn's battle scars. I'm sure he's got them everywhere.
To be on the seas once again. This is paradise. Headman Bosek is a cruel master. If Colleen will have me, I will join the Spearhead's crew.
I'm looking forward to seeing Jakarn in action. I hear he's an incredible sailor. Lots of stamina. Following Jakarn, of course. Why else would I be along? I'm looking forward to working alongside him, sweating shirtless in the hot sun. You wouldn't understand.
The Spearhead's a good ship, but she's no Maiden's Breath. At least she'll get us away from Stros Makai. Looking forward to getting to know Lambour better. I like an orc with a quick blade and a quicker tongue.
This should be an interesting voyage. Quite a crew Colleen has thrown together. Vimy Lacroix. I'm a collector of sorts. One who travels to places others dare not go. I hoped to join Naramo's expedition to Bizark. When I heard he had completed it and was sailing on, I just had to come along. You're inquisitive. What I do well. You'll be glad to have me on this voyage if we encounter slavers. And I make a wicked sliced ale.
Again, sailors flock to the Spearhead. For this, Kazan is thankful. Master Kazan is but a humble sailor, though others will tell you stories. Some whisper the name Kazan Fiveclaw, terror of the seas. Yet these are stories for children. We have better things to do with our time, yes? Some call her the Dune Ripper's daughter, others the Forebear Witch. We, her loyal crew, call her Captain Colleen. She is a master sailor, though Kazan now wonders where her allegiance lies. There is a Forebear king in Sentinel now, Vaharajat. He has allied himself with the Bretons and Orcs in this Daggerfall covenant. Kazan fears his apprentice thinks smudge of Vaharajat. Too much. A true sea rover has no such loyalties. Kazan taught Colleen much. Though she is her own woman, strong and proud, Kazan is grateful to help her find her way. She is a worthy successor. All that was once Kazan's is now hers.
Oh, don't sneak up on me. I was quartermaster. I made sure we had the supplies and equipment to do whatever Larissa wanted. For now. But Captain Larissa's hoping to get her own ship again. We'll see how things go in Betnik.
Can't hold a sword yet, but I can hold a book. Perhaps I should find a book that will teach me to fight with my left hand.
The crew of the Spearhead grows again. I did not think to see it so soon. The sun shines on us. You're on the Spearhead, Captain Khalid.
Hungry? Really, how did they eat this stuff? I'm going to teach Fenlil a thing or two about cooking. One of the finest, my good friend. I used to own my very own tap cafe in Wayrest, before that thug Ugers closed me down. I hope to open another one once I collect enough coin. Maybe in Daggerfall. Again tomorrow.
I knew Captain Khalid would get another crew together. When she wants something, she gets it. The Spearhead's the fastest galleon on the seas. Master Kassan gave her to Captain Khalid when he retired. He taught her all she knows about the sea. Once the captain gets a new crew, we'll be off again. She's amazing. She's smart, tough, and a real fighter. She's incredible with a sword, even for a Redguard who grow up using them. I've never met anyone like her. Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but funny. I was living on the Wayrest docks, picking a few pockets here and there to get by. Then Colleen came walking by, with a huge bag of gold swinging from her belt. I did steal it. She didn't even notice it was gone until I was halfway down the street. But boy, did she get after me. She can run. When she caught me, I thought I was dead, but she offered me a job. She was impressed. She said it was a good lift. Taking her purse, I mean. And offered me an apprenticeship. Sailing the seas, drinking and fighting, finding treasure. I love it. Captain Khalid's an incredible mentor.
When active, Dwemer spiders have an extraordinary capacity for learning. Now I have to stop Handrillium from teaching Clanker to bring him drinks.
Stros Makai's a depressing place. Too many Redguards waving their damn swords around. At least on the Spearhead, no one wants to kill me except Irian. She'll come around. She's crazy about me.
Wonderful. Now I've been ordered to follow Naramo on another fool's errand. At least the drinks are free.
What do you want? Of course, I'll pull my weight, unlike Jakan. He's not getting near another woman until I'm too old to stop him. And we Altmer live a very long time.
Captain Colleen took her time getting off this damned island. Doesn't surprise me. Orc problems aren't her problems. But we'd be stuck here if not for your help. I won't forget that.
The Spearhead's no maiden's breath, but at least she doesn't have a giant hole in her side. I'd be happy if we never saw land again.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip. Then we leave for Betnik, an orc island that hasn't yet joined the Covenant. I hope to change that. Lembor's happy to go home. She may try to thank you with ale. My advice? Make it to 6 mugs. You'll have a friend for life. When my crew turned traitor, I never thought I'd see Betnik again. Feels good. Head into town and get a drink. This is home, and we'll be here for a while. Here's your cut of the take from the heist. Careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but I'm working on that. Feel free to check out Stonetooth Fortress. Maybe you'll meet a nice orc. They aren't fools, as the Seamount clan are. They can't deny the Covenant's strength in numbers, and they'll make a mountain of coin-selling weapons to our alliance. Careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but
I respect the captain, but I won't set foot on an island full of orcs. I've heard all the talk about the Daggerfall Covenant. Captain Killeen mentions it enough. Orcs, Red Guards, and Bretons in a grand alliance. My ancestors fought at Orsinium. Many died fighting the orcs. I respect them, but I'll never trust them. Larissa's choice, not mine. That said, Mikog's not bad for an orc. But I'm not setting foot on an island full of them. Especially not a clan that's refused to join the Covenant.
Sometimes I miss the swamps of my homeland in the Black Marsh, but it is good to be gone from the dry air of Stros M'Kai. You're on the Spearhead, Captain Killeen's ship.
I'm down on my luck.
Keep your weapon sheathed, newcomer. Good thing you sailed in with Captain Colleen. Outsiders aren't welcome on Betnik, especially not now. Bloodthorn cultists attacked the fortress. You're lucky you don't look like them, or you'd have a spear in your belly. Of course, we slaughtered most. The rest fled. They stole something from the chief, but we'll get it back. We'll mop them up as soon as Chief Tazgul raises the army. You want to know more? Ask Lambour. We threw them back, that's all I know. You want to know more? Talk to Lambour or Chief Tazgul.
Curse Ja'Khan. How does he slip about so easily? I turn my back for one moment and he's gone. He's probably off with those slatterns from Stros M'Kai. If I find any of them, it won't be pretty.
So many dead. You'd think even Bretons would know better than to attack an Orc fortress. Cultists attacked our fortress, Kazungash. They thought their magic would be too much for the primitive orcs. Funny that magic doesn't work when a mace caves in your skull. Bloodthorn. Necromancers who think too much of themselves. After we stopped the attack, Chief Tazgul ordered us to burn the bodies. Don't want them raising each other, eh? These bodies stink worse than high elf perfume. Makes you wonder if these cultists were dead before they attacked.
None of that magic stuff.
Don't do anything stupid.
More driftwood washed up from the sea. I'm Tazgul's forge wife, so watch your tongue or I'll pull it out. Ha! Orcs don't settle lands, we take them. The Seamount clan was the scourge of the seas. We took this island when Chief Isgul cleared out the Bretons. Why not? Good soil, stone, and ore, and plenty of it. And far from the mainland. Isgul wanted to raise it and move on, but his wives convinced him otherwise. 3 blades make a strong counter-argument. Steel and stone! Orcs don't give their secrets to outlanders. Try Daggerfall. I'm sure you can convince some poor sap there to teach you.
There's no steel better than Orc steel. What more do you need to know?
We put hammer to anvil to forge armor and weapons. This requires a lot of metal. We scour hills and caves, looking for rare ores to work. Raw materials will only take you so far. You need style books and special ingredients for more advanced work. You bet. A true blacksmith can read the metal to determine its potential. During the forging process, we can choose a trait that best fits the item, provided we've done our research. Additional sharpening, extra weight. These are just examples. Well, this piece can be augmented even more through the use of tempers. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Of course, no worthwhile endeavor comes without risk. Trying to improve an item can result in breaks, so be careful.
I wish I was off adventuring.
We should just eat all the horses and be done with it. That fool girl, she doesn't know what she's doing. Outlander, have you met Lokra, the chief's daughter? She has a fascination with the lives of adventurers like you. It's unfortunate. As chief daughter, her duty is to be wed to another clan, to forge an alliance. Some seek to escape this honor. Lokra is on the verge of such a mistake. Perhaps you could dissuade her. It is because you are not of our clan that she might listen to you. If she departs without the blessing of the clan, she will be in exile. We cannot lose our only daughter, nor is Lokra ready to face the life of the clanless. No mystery where to find Lokra. Check the docks. She'll be there, staring at your ship, if she hasn't already snuck aboard. Moloch's hand, no. If she were, we would not have these troubles. She is the daughter of Shog, Tazgol's hearthwife. That one's softness has made Lokra selfish and difficult. I pay her no mind. I only wish I'd given Tazgol a daughter. My boys are strong, but the clan needs more daughters. Rarely does a clan permit a daughter to leave, and never without cause. Lokra is the chief's only daughter. We need her to do her duty. If she leaves without permission, well, clanless life is never easy. Most outsiders view orcs as savage beasts. We have many enemies. We must be harsh to survive.
I'll be watching you.
You were among the crew that arrived with Lambour, yes? I envy you. Free to see the world and make of your life whatever you wish. Shackles are not always made of iron. My destiny was decided when I was born a female. As the chief's only daughter, my duty is to marry into another clan, forging an alliance. It is our way and my fate. If only I had the courage. I want nothing more than to see the world before I marry. But I can't. Not without the blessing of my mother and grandmother. Go ahead. It won't do any good. Orc clans survived this way for many generations. It's simply how things are. I understand that, as much as it angers me. Of course, but that would mean abandoning my clan. I understand the importance of our traditions. I must be sure I'm doing the right thing. The clan chief is the only male who takes wives. The wives are crucial to the leadership and stability of the clan. Sons eventually try to take over the clan by strength, while daughters are married off to other clans. It's not that. I would enjoy the honor and responsibility of being a chief's wife. I just want to see the world, to live my life before I marry for the good of the clan.
Be welcome and wallow. Gaze upon this wonderful armor and prepare to open your gold pouch very wide.
Want to kill something? I got what you need.
I lost my best daggers when the maiden's breath ran aground. I'm gonna pick up something new, but the question is what? Do I need a new dagger or a trusty mace? Depends on what we're killing, I suppose.
Fine woodwork from Cyrodiil and beyond. Fine woodwork from...
Scales can only protect you so much, Adept. I recommend heavier plates to keep you safe.
Buy and sell, here and now.
Well? Scales can only...
You look hungry. Of course. We provisioners practice the arts of cooking and brewing. Good food requires the best ingredients. We gather fresh meat and produce from crates, barrels, and the like. If we're lucky, we also find recipes in chests, trunks, and desks. Once you have copied the recipe down and acquired the necessary ingredients, that's when the real fun begins. Cooking pots and rotisseries can be found all over. You need only find one, select a recipe, and then indulge in the simple joy of cooking. Don't forget drink. Hearty meals will fill your belly, increasing your general well-being, both body and soul. Strong drink can stimulate the humors, allowing you to recover more quickly. If you're lucky, you might find a recipe that does both.
The River of Plenty flows through my stall, adventurer.
I wanted to pick up something nice for Captain Colleen. Something to surprise her, like a new mug. But all this stuff is so expensive. She's amazing. She's smart, tough, and a real fighter. She's incredible with a sword, even for a Redguard who grow up using them. I've never met anyone like her. Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but funny. I was living on the Wayrest docks, picking a few pockets here and there to get by. Then Colleen came walking by, with a huge bag of gold swinging from her belt. I did steal it. She didn't even notice it was gone until I was halfway down the street. But boy, did she get after me. She can run. When she caught me, I thought I was dead, but she offered me a job. She was impressed. She said it was a good lift. Taking her purse, I mean. And offered me an apprenticeship. Sailing the seas, drinking and fighting, finding treasure. I love it. Captain Colleen's an incredible mentor.
You want a drink? Go see the other girl. I'm all out.
You think you can handle orcish brew?
Fine woodwork from Cyrodiil.
Bloodthirsty savages. If they won't join the Covenant, they should be wiped out.
Who doesn't? Except for other orcs, of course. The orcs here stole this island from Bretons generations ago. And they're still not part of the Covenant. Can you believe that? Chief Tazgol refuses to join. Distrust of Bretons and Redguards, apparently. He's still angry about the sackings of Orsinium by Daggerfall and Sentinel. Refuses all overtures from the Covenant. Won't even listen. My dear fellow, I'm not alone in my opinions. All Bretons dislike orcs. But since we have to deal with them, my friends at court felt I was best qualified for this mission.
Don't look away.
Poor Mingo. He's not very bright. He'll never catch a fish that way.
I know I could shoot these fish if only they'd stop moving.
Greetings.
You still awake up here?
Yeah, right. I'm out of here.
Greetings, friend of Lambor. How can an old orc help you? I sense Lokra found an ally in you, but your efforts are for naught. I cannot determine her path, nor can her mother or my son, the chief. Only Lokra can decide. Her sense of duty battles her desire to live her life. Many daughters have chosen exile over the years. I did once. While the decision is Lokra's alone, she seems to value your advice. She wishes to be free of guilt. She knows what she wants, but fears the consequences. Choices always come with a price. Lokra must choose and accept the cost. To follow her heart. Lokra knows what she wants, and she knows the cost. She wants to be free, but fears exile from the clan. Her heart knows the path she should follow. I have spoken for the good of the clan. You are free to tell Lokra whatever you wish.
Watch where you step. Still plenty of fresh corpses fouling up the place. Can't burn them soon enough, if you ask me.
Hard to make a living hunting around here. Between the orcs, the Ayleid ghosts, and the cultists, game's scarce.
You stand on orc soil, Outlander. Tread carefully. This is not a good time to visit our island. Vile scum called the Bloodthorn cult attacked. I got the name from one of the survivors before I split his skull. They're necromancers, defilers of the dead. We taught them a lesson. They won't be back. Moloch only knows, and I don't care. Whatever the reason, they died poorly and in great numbers. A few broke into my library, probably just to hide. Some old Breton scrolls are missing, likely destroyed in the attack. Breton scrawlings, bah! If they came for those, they wasted their lives.
I'll be at this until I drop. Is there a reason you're in the Chief's chambers? If not, be on your way. You met my daughter then. She has spirit, I'll give her that. She'll make a worthy wife. So, she sent you to argue for her. She knows her duty. It is our way. The alliance her marriage makes for our clan will enable us to survive in these dangerous times. She is the Chief's only daughter. I would rather her be miserable and alive than dead on some fool adventure. But I don't expect an outsider to understand. Our lives belong to the clan. Its survival depends on marriage alliances more than strong sword arms. Lokra must accept her part and perform her duty. If you want to help, remind her of this. Maybe she'll listen.
Stubborn orcs. I told Master Peverell this was a mistake. They're not even part of the Covenant.
I assume my family wasn't especially pleased with an outsider prying into our affairs. Remember, it was your idea. So what's your opinion, after talking to everyone? I really want to know. You're right. I value my family, but this is my life. I should live it as I choose. I'm gonna follow my heart. At last, I find myself looking forward to my future. Yes, I'll say my farewells first. It won't be easy, but I won't sneak out like a thief. My family has a right to hear it from my lips. I'll see you on the ship when you're ready to leave. I didn't expect an outsider to be of any help. I am indebted to you.